guys, so I was contacted by a company called Semink, and they are temporary and semi-permanent tattoo company. So let me explain. First, they sent me a few temporary tattoos, which apply just like any other temporary tattoo. You stick it on, put the water, peel it off, yada yada. So these last up to 1 to 2 days, just like any other normal temporary tattoo. And then they sent me these, which are stencils, and some of this, which is basically like a henna. Uh-oh. Hopefully that didn't get all over the place. Okay, so this is what that is. And this lasts up to, I think, 1 to 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to apply one of each and then show you kind of how they hold up. So I'm gonna show you after a couple days with the like henna type one, because in order to edit that into my video like 2 weeks later, I would have to keep the video on my phone for 2 weeks, which, having an iPhone with limited storage space and not being able to transfer any of your stuff to another like device, like an SD card, is rough. And I don't have the money to purchase more iCloud storage. So I'm just gonna kind of show you after a few days, like till today is Thursday, so probably like Sunday morning. So but maybe I'll do a second video of when it starts to fade, and let you know how long it lasted. So let's get started on this video. So first things first, if you would like to purchase any of these products, the link to the website is in the description box down below. So I was mistaken. These ones actually are supposed to last up to 3 to 5 days. And this is supposed to last up to 10. And it also says depending on where you place them on your body, and how fast your metabolism is and everything. So, but also this is all plant-based, so it is environmentally safe and safe for your skin. So I've cut out and chosen this tattoo. It's kind of really big, but I want to put it on my thigh. So it says it's basically the same as any temporary tattoo. Peel this off, stick it on, wet it, let it sit for 20 to 30 seconds, and then peel it off. So let's stick this on. I apologize about the dark lighting, but it just kind of happened when I panned down. So let's kind of like stick it right here. Now, let's wet it. I've got a wet washcloth right here. And then I'm going to wait 20 to 30 seconds. I'm going to kind of keep patting it though. Just to kind of like soak it. Okay. Ooh. There we go. There it is. That's cool. Okay, So that's the first one. Now I'm going to do one of the semi-permanents, and I chose this design. And I think I want to apply it to my rib cage. So okay, first I need to use gloves. Actually, first it says clean the area, but okay. So they sent me these alcohol pads. I'm gonna decide where I'm gonna put it exactly first. So I'm gonna put it right here. So I'm gonna clean this area real good. Then I'm going to apply the sticker, and it says to firmly apply it. So let's see how this goes. How am I supposed to do this? Oh, okay. Oh. This doesn't come off very easily. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. So hopefully that's on there and doesn't have a bunch of like folds in it or anything. Okay, now take the gloves. Oh no. Okay, so I have to like stay stretched out. So I actually decided to move this. I'm gonna pan you down a little bit because that was just too much hard of an area to work with and try to get it on 100%. So I'm actually gonna do it on my forearm. So now it's time to apply the ink. So I'm just gonna kind of get it all in there. Whoop. Okay, now I'm gonna take this stick and spread it out. I think I just got under that thing. Oh my God. This, I feel like it's just gonna be one big blob because it keeps going under the sticker. So how long? Okay, so this didn't come with instructions. I had to look it up on YouTube, like a video on how to apply this. So it didn't even say if I'm supposed to wait for it to dry before I peel the sticker off. So I don't even know. I guess I'm just gonna kind of wait a little bit so it's not runny and wet when I pull it off, because that would suck if it just turned into one huge blob. I might do a second one that doesn't have all these ridges on it to kind of see if that works better, because this keeps going under the sticker. So I don't know if this is gonna blob out. But that is what it looks like right now. Maybe I should pat it. Like pat it dry. I don't even know. It's like really raised right now. I'm just gonna pause you for a minute. Okay, so I found out how to do it. You gotta like scrape it with something. So now let's take this off. And now we wait. So I'm gonna wait. I'm supposed to wait like 8 to 12 hours for it to start showing up. So I'm gonna let it dry before I touch anything. So I'll be back. It hasn't even been 10 minutes and if you can see right here, this one is starting to peel already. So these don't last as longer than any regular temporary tattoo. So I have the camera flipped around so you can see it up close. But this is what it looks like after 8 hours of wear. So it's gotten kind of dark. That's my real tattoo up here. So it's getting there. It takes 24 hours for it to fully be at the darkest shade. But yeah, that looks pretty cute. So I will check back in with you tomorrow on what it looks like at its darkest. So I'm actually checking back in at, this is 10.5 hours of wear for the temporary tattoo. So it's actually, and I went out and everything and, you know, didn't worry about bumping my leg or anything, but it's pretty much, except for that little spot right there, there was actually a piece of like something sticky that had stuck there and pulled that little piece off. But other than that, those couple pieces around there, it's lasted pretty well. And there's a little like nick right there. I don't know if that was there or not to begin with. Like, there's a lot of holes, but this is like a watercolor kind of tattoo, so there's some like holes that were meant to be there. So I don't really know if this is wear or not, or if this is just an empty spot from the tattoo. So I don't know. It's holding up pretty well. I mean, from a distance, it doesn't even look like it's coming off. So yeah. So far, this has lasted 10.5 hours. We'll see what it looks like when I wake up in the morning after sleeping on it. And then I'll show you it after my shower too. So I will be back. So it's been about 22 hours and I think it's at full darkness. It's a bit smudged looking, I think, because I applied it wrong at first. I kind of got it under the sticker a little bit. That's my fault. But it is pretty dark. I mean, it's darker looking than my real tattoo. But yeah, it's about 24 hours, so now it's just a waiting game to see when it starts to fade and when it comes off. I am going to be ending this video in 2 days, so I will let you know in a future video how long it lasted. So let's check on the temporary tattoo on my leg. So it's about an hour later, and it's after my shower, and it's held up perfectly. It didn't come off at all in the shower, which is surprising because normally temporary tattoos come right off in the shower. So yeah, this one definitely held up. So this is right before bed on night number 2. No real change. Kind of just looks like Sharpie on my arm, to be honest, but I mean, it's not wiping off at all, so we'll see. And then here is the temporary tattoo on night number 2. No real change. So far this has lasted over 24 hours, close to 36 hours for this one so far. So this is morning number 2, almost 48 hours, and it's still pretty much on there. This is a really nice temporary tattoo. And on morning number 2, almost 48 hours, this one is still the same darkness. So this is after about 2.5 days. As you can see, it's starting to come off in the middle on both and right down here. But it's lasted quite a while. These are nice if you just want something for a couple days and want to switch it up and don't want something permanent. This is what this one looks like after 2.5 days. It does look like it's starting to fade a little bit. So to me, this kind of looks like Sharpie on my arm, but these are nice if you just want to test out a tattoo and aren't ready for a real one yet and just want to see if it's something that you want as a permanent tattoo. So, as you can see, it's a different background. I'm at my mom's house. I'm going to be finishing the video here. Sorry about the lighting and my face looks a mess. I was out the entire day, but I really like these. It's been 2.5 days for all of these. And they've lasted pretty well so far. So if you're thinking about just wanting something temporary or testing out a tattoo before you actually get a permanent one, I really would recommend this site. So that's everything. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you for watching and have an awesome day. Bye!